We are live.
Live. I am excited to be here today, and I can tell you, you can see all these beautiful ladies. They are ready. They've been waiting, and we were having a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are here. We are here to get this show started. As usual, my name's Dismas Ndiga, and my friends call me DC, and I am from East Africa via Nairobi, Kenya. That means part of my family is from Tanzania, part of my family is from Kenya, and I'm representing the East Africa. I also do trucking business, and I hope my internet will be okay because I can see it's kind of like looking like it's freezing, but it's gonna handle whether it likes or not. We're gonna have it going, and I also do this trucking business. And with the trucking business, I call myself a road warrior. So I go all over the US. So currently, we are in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, live from Arkansas. And I'm a family man. And as you can see, Dr. Cheesy is already introducing us here. He says, "Welcome to the live show. Hey, amazing people. We are glad you're here. If you're watching live, type live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, type replay so we can come back and say hi. Grab your pen, notebook, and favorite drink. We are diving into something powerful today. If anything resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Tag a friend, share this video, and even better, head over to our website as it displays to learn how you can get started with your own digital business. This is all about what's about. That's why I wanted to read this before we go further, because we just want to let you know, guys, man, relax, grab your drink, and just know we're here to have fun and give you more information. This is the best thing that has happened to every one of these individuals you see here. I don't want you to take my word from it. You don't take my word from me, but as we go through this process here, you're gonna realize how excited these people are. And today I'm also joined by another big gentleman. So hey, men are representing today. So anybody who's saying that men don't do this business, yeah, can't talk to me. Can't talk to me. Can't talk to me. All these people been asking where the rest of the men.
Tango.
Huh?
Yay!
Yes.
Welcome.
Men show up when we have a very tough. Men want to show up when we have a very tough and very interesting topic. It's called Forged by the Fire. You know, everything that goes on to your life is not bad. It's the fire that prepares you. You have to be a person that can understand and make decisions to go with the next glory that God has planted you. So I love this topic of today. You're forged by fire, vision, discipline, and the unbreakable you. In other words, resilience. The fact that the Bible says, if you're knocked down 7 times, rise up 8 times. So we don't stay down. So you're going to hear from this audience today. So I know they're ready. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And we're going to start with Pastor Michael himself right here. Tell us who you are, where you're calling from, and what do you do at the current moment, and why are you here? Talk to me, Pastor.
Yeah, God bless you all. And to the glory of God, it's been a very difficult time. Last week I joined, but I don't know what's going on. The first day was a successful journey, but today the same thing repeated itself again. The camera is blocked. So it was a very difficult. I thank God I can see you guys. I have to. These are the challenges of life. These are part of the fire we're talking about. I tried everything through the prayer and God's own intervention. I was able to fix it. So now I know what was the problem. Without wasting much of your time, I'm a father, a husband, a father of 3, a husband, and a man of God by the grace of God. And I'm originally, currently, a digital marketer. Formerly, I was a traditional marketer. So Initially, based on sending goods to Nigeria, mainly cars. So, to the glory of God, I'm today international digital marketer CEO. So I'm very happy to be with you guys today. I'm excited. Finally, I have joined. I've even given up today that I will be out of the show, but I thank God. God made it possible for us to put our heads together. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you all.
Wow, wow, wow. For your skeptic today, we have a pastor, so y'all don't have to worry about none. The Spirit of the Lord gonna be here. So if you're
Amen.
thinking that pastors don't do this, you can see this is fitting for everybody, and it's like I say all the time, it's the business of the 21st century. Now, I'm gonna go from all the way from the church all the way to the doctor in the house. Doc, what you got to tell your audience? Talk to me.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, beautiful people. I am Dr. Chizoba. I'm also known as Dr. Chizi, probably Nigerian by blood. Born with jollof rice in my DNA and small chops in my dreams. But currently, I'm streaming live from the land of bagels and unpredictable weather, New Jersey. Now, let me just say this. I am a wife, a mom of three little humans who think I'm a full time snack dispenser. They also think I'm a referee. But somewhere in between nap time and school runs, I discovered this amazing world of digital business. Trust me, I didn't come from a techie background. In fact, when I started, I thought funnel, that word funnel, was something we used to pour palm oil. But here we are today doing big things online, building streams of income with Wi-Fi and purpose, and helping others do the same. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, could I actually build something of my own? The answer is yes. Yes, and absolutely yes. If you're busy, even if you're busy, even if you're not a tech wizard, even if your kids scream mommy, mommy every 6 minutes like mine do, you can do it. So I'm excited to be here today, ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even inspire someone to take that
Yes.
small, brave step like I did.
Yes.
So let's
Yes.
get into it. The mic goes back to our awesome coach in the house. Uh,
Wow, 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 wow. That's I also call it fan-based business right here. You can see professionals, working professionals also. It makes sense to them. And I always say, man, if she wasn't a doctor, she was supposed to have been a comedian. I love her energy. This is why
Yes.
she sets the bar so high with all this energy right here. So I am ready to go all the way to the south, to the south, to the south. What's going on with the southern people, Atlanta people? What's going on? Let us know what's going on with Atlanta people.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our viewers, wherever you are watching us from. Yeah, in your parlor, your garden, your kitchen, your bedroom, your office, wherever you are. Yes, my name is Juliet Ohilebu. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm married. I have two beautiful princesses and one handsome prince. So when I was in Nigeria, I worked as a secretary. Then moved from Nigeria to the US. I've worked with transportation departments. But right now, I'm no more working with them. I'm a stay-home mom, a proud digital business owner, a mompreneur. And I'm happy to be here. I'm streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. And I will tell my viewers, get your popcorn, your chin-chin, your water, your ice cream, your cookie, your juice, whatever you want to use. Then hold your pencil, your paper, your biro, jot down any question. If you have any contribution, put it out there. We are going to read it out and give you a shout out. Thank you. And I give it back to our wonderful coach. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And all I can tell you from the doctor, from the pulpit, and now we've gone and you see even home-based mothers. I call them home-based mothers. The mothers that have made this a career to be home with their kids, they also do this business. Now we have Miss Lisa. She's one of us, and she's saying, "Hello, my good people." I'm even gonna put it. It's my good people. Good morning. Great topic, and I miss you all. We miss you, Miss Lisa. I know you'll be coming here soon. And I'm gonna go to the next. I'm gonna go all the way from the south. I wanna go to the west coast real quick and see what's going on with the west coast. What's going on back there in the west coast?
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're reaching us from. We are here again to bring you the best nuggets you can ever get to get your own business online, get started. My name is Amaka. I'm a mom, a wife, a passionate caregiver, and I am a proud digital business owner. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I'm streaming live from California this morning. Take your seat. Don't move. We have great things coming. Thank
That's
you.
wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We've gone from healthcare, we went back to the healthcare. And so now you guys understand there's a variety of people that do this. I wish I can even go ask them their why. You'll understand every one of them has almost a similar story. We want more, and we understand you cannot stick with a job and make it to your freedom. That is a big lie. So drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Guess who's here today? We have a new face here, and our face is coming all the way from Canada. In Canada,
Wow.
do we do this business? Tell us who you are and tell us a little bit about your background, and let us know you. Let's find out if
Okay,
Canadians do this thing too.
thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen here. I'm so glad to be on this platform today. This is my first time here, and thank you for the welcoming and making me feel so comfortable. Now I know that I'm in the midst of my people, and I really don't need to fidget, right? Okay, thank you so much. By way of introduction, my name is Foluke Adebayo. I am originally from Nigeria, and by immigration and by choice, I now live in Canada with my family. My background is in accounting by education, and before I left Nigeria, I worked years in the banking sector. So coming over to Canada, okay, before that, I am a wife, I am a mom, yeah, I'm a Christian. I have, by grace of God, three children. That's two boys and a girl. And coming to Canada, life takes a new turn. You have to start from somewhere. So I found myself working as a licensing officer here in Canada. And on the other side, I also work as a support person, helping people that needed to be supported in one way or the other. So I juggle that. And along the line, to make life better, I see that paycheck to paycheck is not the best way to go. So I think of what I can do to better the life of my family, and God bringing this opportunity my way, I became a digital business owner. And I've been growing my business, trusting in God for better days ahead. And I've been enjoying the community and the support of, wonderful and amazing people that I've been meeting, along my journey of being a digital business. And that's what brought me to this group also today. And I'm happy being here. I'm happy being in your midst. And I believe I'm going to learn, and we are going to know ourselves even more better than this. Thank you once again. Over to you, sir.
Wonderful. Our viewers, we can just stop right here because by this point here, you know for sure now, we are,
Let's
and
go
the
home.
truth of the matter is, we are people of the same, like right here, you can see the sameness that we have. We are people from diaspora. We are people
Yes,
from
yes.
Africa, but there's more people. It's just this business, you keep attracting your tribe. And for you, maybe who are not from diaspora, you're also welcome. We have a lot of other people who do this business. But today, you're going to be presented by people from Africa. They're going to say it, and they moved to different places. I have one person from Germany. She has not opened her curtain. I was waiting for her to open her curtain before I can introduce her. Can let you introduce herself. So if she can let this curtain open, I will allow her. And you can see we live in different places, and the business just makes sense because it's internet. It's easy, it's simple, it's just internet, and everybody has it. You have no excuse of not coming to check this thing out. So, because we have a very interesting topic, a love is forged by fire. You know, the strongest steel is never found, it's forged. It means it has to go through some strengthening and some fire. Life without challenges is not a real life. If you've gone through fire, if you've come to a point where you're sick and tired and you think this is the end, we are telling you we have something exciting to ignite you and come out. And it all starts with a vision. Vision. I like the fact that, oh my goodness, is it kick me out? Kick me out. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I must have touched something here. Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
We are
Yeah.
seeing you.
Yeah,
We
we
are
can hear
hearing
you.
you.
Yes.
We
We
can see
see
you
you. We
too.
are hearing you.
Loud
Okay.
and clear.
You can see me, but you can hear me. That's good. If you can hear
We
me,
can see you. We can
We
hear
can
you.
see you. We
Hear
can hear
you.
you.
Maybe you cannot see us.
okay, I'll be back while I'm doing the technical stuff. Yes, I want Dr. Cheesy to come and paint the picture why starting with a vision is the most important thing. Because without vision, my people perish. I want her to lay down the ground. The question is, what would your life look like if you fully committed to the vision you keep seeing in your heart? I know everybody has a vision in their heart. So we just want Dr. Chizi to tell her story. If she avoided this thing called fear and doubt and delay, what would your life look like? Tell it the wherever you want to tell it, but break it down to our viewers, please.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Dr.
for that question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we
Okay.
can hear you loud and
Uh-huh.
clear.
If I tell you the kind of vision I have there, some people would think I'm exaggerating. But I've learned something. The size of your dream is not the problem. It is the size of your faith that matters. Ah,
Yes.
if I fully
Mm.
commit, I mean, no fear, no doubt, and no let me wait for the perfect time excuse, my life will look like a life of overflow. Overflow of joy, overflow of impact, overflow of financial freedom, and overflow of peace of mind. Ha, if I tell you, it go be like if my dream, eh, if I tell you, it go be like one end, exactly. Imagine waking up every morning excited, not dragging yourself to the work like the work that you don't even like. If I see myself traveling to anywhere, traveling to wherever I want without checking prices of tickets first, I see myself fund. These are my dreams, funding scholarship for kids in Nigeria without feeling it in my bank account. I see myself living my children. I see them living out the gifts without pressure of them having saying that, oh, they tell me that they want something and I tell them, oh, that I can't do them because I don't have money. I see myself, being in that position. Imagine seeing yourself living in that house that you've been picturing, spending time with your family without constantly checking the time or calculating how much the money that would have entered your bank account if you were not with your kids or if you're not with your family and you're working instead. I want to be in that space. And let's be real, fear and delay are thieves of destiny. Now then be the true 419. You see, fear and delay. You can have all the vision in the world, but if you keep doubting or you keep procrastinating, you'll be like that person who cooked stew, but you never added salt. That means you had all the efforts, no results. So for me, fully committing to the vision means I stop giving fear and doubt VIP seats in my life. It means instead of saying, let me wait till I have more time or more money, I will say, I'll start now with what I have. Because honestly, life no go ever perfect. Oh. If you keep waiting for perfect condition, it go be like person when they wait for traffic light to turn blue. It will never happen. So I think if we truly commit without excuses, our lives will look fuller, our lives will be freer, and our lives will be richer. not just in money, but richer in joy, having a lot of peace. You be fulfilled. That's when you wake up and say, this is the life I was born to live. So now where I don't fully commit because me I have expect to see me walking boldly, speaking boldly, giving boldly because the vision God gives is not small and neither should my action be. So at this juncture, I want to give it back to the coach now to take it over. Is it coach here?
Yes.
I muted myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me unmute myself before I let you off the hook. Doctor, I
Yeah.
want you to tell our audience one fear you had to face, and tell the audience what did you do to overcome that one fear that maybe was holding you back, the biggest fear maybe that was holding you back. What was that one fear?
Hmm. The fear that, especially when it comes to starting this business, what if it doesn't work? What if it's not another aspect of, you know, losing money? So that was my fear. So, but the way I overcome the fear was that I thought again and said to myself, if I don't start, where will I be in the next 1 year, next how many years to come? That means if I don't start, it's possible that I will still be in the same place that I am. So what do I have to lose? You know, just put in the money, let it go, have the belief in God, and trust God that the business will work for me. So that was how I overcome the fear that I had.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Dr. Chizi. I don't even need to repeat nothing because the time is running so fast. You guys gotta pay attention today. You gotta write your own notes because I'll not be repeating what they're saying. I want to go through this and get it over. And we have a lot of people, and I want you to hear from different people. So I'm gonna skip and go to our brother, Pastor himself in the house. And what I want the brother to talk about, I want to skip to the last question for you about resilience, becoming unbreakable and unstoppable. And because I realize a lot of people, just like Dr. Chizi said, they're driven by a lot of fear. So they're afraid to venture out. What if they fail? Like she said, that's why I want to go to this resilience. And I want you to tell our audience, the question first, I'll just frame it the way I send it to you. It says, when life knocks you down, and life is going to knock you down. If you don't know by now, I always say you go from one C to the next C to the next C. What is those three C's that you're going to go through life? And it is going to be a vicious cycle. It never ends. If right now you're not in crisis, can I tell you something? You're heading in one. You're either in crisis, or you're either coming out of crisis, or you're heading to one. That's the cycle of life. Until you realize that you need resilience. This life is not for complainers. Now, even the Bible doesn't call you a complainer. It calls you a more than conqueror, because you surely are. It's only when you're in your left side of your brain, because I call it two sides of your brain, that you think life has beat you, you're stressed, you're out of it. So, Pastor, when life knocks you down, what keeps you getting up, back up again and again and again and again? And how can you strengthen that inner fire to rise even stronger? Because whatever doesn't kill you always makes you stronger. So talk to me, Pastor.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this question. Life is always made of ups and downs. Resilience is very, very important. That's why the Bible says, who that are faithful to the end. The Bible says in the book of Revelation chapter 21 that he will wipe away all tears. Somebody who is laughing doesn't need his tears to be wiped out. So you must have gone through something that put you in pain before you start crying. And also, the Bible made mention of that our tears, God is, does not look down on our tears. Before you are crying, something must have pressed you. You know, one good thing about this is like, don't give up. Giving up is not an option. As a Christian, the Bible says in the world you have tribulation. Be of good cheer. He has overcome the world. Don't give up. It's not yet over until it's over. All these things you see coming to you, this temptation, whatever that is, they are preparing you for something better. I remember when I was in Africa, I ventured into a lot of businesses. I was a car dealer. From there, I opened a factory. That factory, I'm telling you, things are not working out well. And one thing that keeps me going is that God will not allow you to settle where that is not meant for you. These things are pushing you. They are pushing you. There's one good thing about God. God, if you're budgeting, maybe you want to be a millionaire, and God wants you to be a billionaire. God will not allow you to relax. Things will be choking you from all around you to make sure that He, projected you to that level that He wants you to be. So if you are not there yet, you are not there. So if you are working with God, one thing you need to do, be obedient and listen. Don't give up. God is not tired yet. He's working on your file. I keep telling people. You don't even know that if you're the next in line, He's working on your file, and you just leave this sin and move away grudgingly, crying, trying to kill yourself. But you're almost there. So keep going.
Mhm.
As long as He lives, persistent and resistant, they are very, very important in the life of anybody who wants. That is the reason why, if you go through the fruit of the spirit, is a fruit that has different branches. Long suffering is part of it. Long suffering. Who that endures to the end shall be saved.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
have to persevere. God has not given up on you yet. You have to persevere. Don't give up. Keep fighting. That's a good soldier. Don't give up. God is not done with you yet
Mhm.
until He gets you where He wants you to be. It's very, very important in life that you find yourself being a member or part of this group. Count it blessed. You are blessed. Count it like a blessing that God is blessing you. So, whatever that happens to you, the Bible says in the book of Romans, chapter 8, all things work together for those who are called. He made mention the later part of it. A lot of things: tribulation, famine, death. Nothing. We are more
Not
than
separate.
conquerors. Nothing can be able. Be it children are not doing well, sickness, nothing. Let nothing separate
Mhm.
you from the love of God, which is in Christ. And one thing you have to be sure, you have to know in this life, whatever level you are, has a different devil. Whatever level you find yourself, if you have a car, your car will break down. If you have a wife, your wife will trouble you. If you have a husband, your husband, you will not be tempted with something you don't have. You have a job, ready to face the job. If you're a governor, ready to face the criticism of the people. If you're a pastor, whatever you have comes with temptation. And when you are done with that temptation, you'll be promoted to another level. That is resistance. Don't give up. Don't give up. With this, I'm giving it back to you, my
Wow,
wonderful
wow,
coach.
wow, 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 wow. You see how Pastor took over and preached. So for you who had not had the message, I like Doctor started by saying you gotta have a vision. If you don't have a vision, you'll perish. Your struggles is because you don't have it clear. What do you want? What do you want? Pastor is telling once you know what you want, it takes you to go in there and understand you're already a winner. You're already a conqueror. And winners never quit and quitters never win. You go in there and persist because the most important thing about having a vision and going after it is the person you have to become. In that process, you become a better version of yourself. And that version is the one that gives you the results that you want. So I love it. 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 There is an ingredient here now. I'm going to go to the West Coast and we're going to find out these ingredients that make you You know, because when you have a desire and you can see it clearly, literally the evidence of that desire is your discipline. I always say your desire will discipline you. When you know what you want and you want it bad enough, you have a strong why that make you want to cry, discipline becomes just a way of life. Most of you are here every morning. Some of you work night shift, but you're here because of this thing called discipline. And I don't know no better person that I know that have been giving up their sleep to tell us about this is our sister all the way, mentor Amaka from California. Tell us about this discipline thing. And the way I'm going to frame this question, you can say it in your own way, is this way. What are the daily habits? Because I know there's only two types of habits. You're either doing it in error. You keep doing it in error, eventually you're going to fall in this thing called failure. So discipline just says you do certain things in a certain way that gives you the results, and over and over and over and over and over. So I'm asking, what are the daily habits you are either practicing or avoiding that are shaping the future you're walking into? Show me your habits and I'll show you your future. So tell me about your habits that are either holding you, you're avoiding, and either walking you into your doom, or the habits that are really you are practicing right now and you're getting better every single day in every way. Talk to us.
Yeah, the daily habits I'm having now that is keeping me going is the habit of being persistent, habit of being disciplined, to know what I have to do to get to my vision, to get to my dream. I know my dream is so big. It's so big. As they say, if your dream if you're not afraid of your dream, then it's not worth dreaming about. So my dream is so big. I dream of traveling out. I dream of flexibility to do what I want to do, travel to Nigeria, get vacation. And so I know that this takes a lot of discipline. And so before I allow sleep to take over me, because I feel lazy. When I come back from my 9 to 5, I'm weak. I just go to bed. But now I remember that I have a dream to fulfill. I have a mission to accomplish. So I don't allow sleep to take away my time of being with God, doing what I want to do, learning my skills, harnessing my skills for best results. So that's where I bring about clarity. So I have my clarity, I know where I'm going, and so I don't allow sleep to take away my joy or my time of being what I want to be in life. That I give it back to you, my coach.
Wow, wow, wow. There's nothing as wonderful as a made up mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm going to Canada. I had to go to Canada. Some reason my spirit says go to Canada. Let's go to Canada.
Yes,
So
sir.
look, this is what I want you to tell our audience. I want you to tell your story a little bit. Tell us what led you to decide, because some people are looking and they're saying, why should I do this business? They tell us your why. What drove you to a point where you made a decision to say, I am going to do this digital business? Tell us what led to what. Just tell us in your own way in a few minutes here. Just give us your story. What led you to be here to say that I'm going to do digital business? Or were you a techie? Are you a techie savvy? Were you one of those people that had a big following and you said, you know what, it just makes sense because I already have all this big following? Or you had a lot of money, just say, you know what, maybe just throw it in this thing. Talk to me. What it was your why that drove you to have this business?
Okay, thank you so much. My why that brought me into this business, like I said during the introduction, when I came to Canada, the initial settlement phase is not a joke. Like wherever you're coming from, somebody said, and I agree, that immigration or this Canada is a leveler. Like it will level you all at the initial stage, irrespective of where you're coming from or what you're bringing, right? I find it very challenging when I came to find a job similar to what I was doing from back home. I remember I was at home doing application here and there, and the response is always like the same. Like I'm not like wondering. They will say we've moved on with other people. Who are they moving on with? Like, and we watch our proof of fund like going down, and as if that is not enough. The very first job that I got while on training, I had an accident right at the training venue, to the point that I had to go through stitches, like they had to stitch me, and I was now at home for like 2 months. You can imagine, I feel depressed along the way. And before that happened, I have seen this business opportunity. But because I was like, I need to get a job, I need to settle. It is somebody that has a regular source of income that will have that, that settled mind to do a business. So that it happens that while I was at home for 2 months, I've paid my 149, but my mind wasn't so there like that. So that period gave me that ample time to like what you're running away from, you just have to now. I was now forcefully at home and I have the opportunity to look into it. Finance was equally a challenge, but somehow God make a way. I was able to start based on what I can afford at that time. And when I begin the training, I begin to see that people, especially when I was added into the community, I have a kind of reset in my brain, and I begin to like reorientate myself one way or the other. If I'm going out there to look for work, I'm seeing people in this community saying I quit my job because this business is making life more better for me. I reduce my hours. I then said, what then is my problem? Fine. I can't like, I still need a job at this time to sustain myself, because I get to understand that it is a business and it won't grow overnight. Fine, I need my job, but I think my major commitment should be to, investing my time, investing my energy into this business, such that my life will not continue to depend on that job I was so aiming at getting. And that's a major reset for me as a person.
Amen.
And having gone through outside that period of me staying at home, and I started the work, and I noticed that I wasn't always there for my children, because my husband is working. He is working back to back. Me too, if I say I should continue in that trend, it will be that my children are now completely lacking our presence. So, my major why I like started this business is having gotten the job I was eager for, having starting getting paid bi-weekly, that paycheck. I feel that it's still not enough, especially in this part of the world that we are in. It happens that I'll be excited tomorrow is payday. A lot of auto debits that's already set that would go out. By the time after 24 hours I get paid, I'm like, what is left? This is a job I left my children, I left my family to go and do. And I just have to tell myself, settle down and find a way to build this business, because this is what will give me the time freedom that I actually want to be there for my family. And even in the long time, the legacy I'm looking at, and even the financial stability I'm equally looking at. So those are the things that are my major why I feel this is where I will get what I'm actually looking for. And I'm day in, day out, being conscious of creating that time to build it, even as I know that I'm still working, that is still taking my attention, and I just avoid distraction and find way around how I can build it. And God on my side, everything is working perfectly well.
Wow, 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 wow. You see, I love how we grow very fast, because this was your first time on camera and you're worried that you might not do well. Look how well you spoke. I always say, be like a buffalo, run towards the things that you think you fear, and the fear itself you'll discover is just an illusion in the mind. I love the fact that you've laid out in your story a couple of things that are so important. When you do a real business, it's so important to understand. I call it a Tarzan move. You gotta go use your job as your wages to support yourself as you start, and also have a vision to use your side B, your business, as your fortune. So you put some time and build your fortune. Before you know it, that side B hustle will become your side A, your one and only one. I am one of those people that I'm very close to walking away from my trucking business that I've been doing since 2002. So the first time I found something that actually is going to allow me to come out. But without me saying much, I see a few people have comments here. MD Rokon says hi. I have somebody else here saying something else. I'm just share with everybody. Mohammed Razia says amazing, and then we have Mohammed says hi, and lastly we have another person here. Pastor McKenna says amazing story. So thank you for your comments. You can keep them coming, and because time is really on my back here, I want to go to our Atlanta, the South, Niger lady. And I can tell you, she's doing this business as a mother from home. She does all she does. And I know she has some exciting news here. My Niger friend, the one who introduced me to fufu. For the first time, I was able to eat some fufu with some igusi soup. If you've never eaten some Nigerian food, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm telling you, I was sweating. My head was all full. You know, I have bald head, so I was sweating, and yet the flavor in my mouth. I can tell you, my toes were wiggling while the food was in my mouth. That's how good it was. So, my Egusi introduction, ma'am, tell our viewers if they're seeing this for the first time, or maybe they've been seeing these people posting their checks all over the place, and they're wondering, is this real? Is this people real? You're talking about this vision, discipline, and resilience. Is this thing worth doing? And as you tell them that, I want you also to tell us, if they wanted to start, how could they start? What would be the process of them starting? So the floor is yours. Shine.
Okay. Thank you, Coach, for this opportunity. Yes, this business is real. We are real people, everyday people like you guys. I don't know how I'm going to sound now, but if you are just sitting down there and you are wondering, maybe they are not showing their real check, you can come inside and see. Eh? Follow who no road, make you no go for gutter. Come inside and see. We tell you, we don't force you. We tell you, go and make your research. Go and search for it. Go and do your findings before you do anything you want to do. Just come in and see. Because if you don't come in, you cannot know what we are enjoying. Because we always say the taste of the pudding is in the eating. And again, you will not force horse to the river to drink water. You only take the horse there. Tell the horse to drink water. If you want to drink, he will drink. If you don't want to drink, he will tell you, no, I'm not drinking. You will be there. So we don't tell you that just come and join us. You go there, do your research and see how it is. Then you will see how we do it. We have training sites where you go there to learn. That is why you see our mindset has changed. And we are always shining because we have good mindset now. We don't go to the negative aspect. All the negative aspect is going out. We have podcasts that we listen to. We have meetings that we go to. It's not just like a regular shop that you open, traditional shop. This one, we sit down, we talk to each other. If anybody has challenges, because we don't call it problem, we call it challenges, that challenges, and we take the chair all off it and do the change inside. That is what we do here. And again, if you say you are tired of doing your 9 to 5, you want to see, or you want to still continue your 9 to 5, no problem. Just few hours is what you put in this business. And few years before you know, you start building legacy for your generation to come, and your children will thank you, because even God said it, we have to leave inheritance for our children. So that is what we in the business are doing, and we are not going to leave you behind. We have mentor, we have coaches that will help you, and we also have a community where you go to see if you have any question, you put it there. Anybody can help you. It's not compulsory that is going to be your coach or your mentor that is going to help you. So if you are ready and you are hungry and you want to be like us, or you want to be like those people you are seeing their check in internet, in Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, this is our website there. Anybody that resonates with you, go in, put your name, put your email. There's one small box beside it. Tick it to watch the webinar. When you finish watching the webinar and you are convinced you have done your research, pay your 149. And if you pay your 149 and you see what we have, you don't like it, you say, this business is not for me. We have 30 days guarantee for you to collect your money back. Then if you say, okay, it's for me, then you go ahead and book your coaching call. Then there, we'll see ourselves inside. We'll continue from where we just finished now. So that is what we have for you guys this morning. Thank you.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you so much. And I want to thank our audience here. And I'm telling you, from what you just told you, I will tell you one thing that I know for sure. I heard this from one wise man. He said, the richest place on earth, if you ask yourself, where is the richest place on earth? The man said, I think it was Monroe. He said it very clearly. The richest place on earth is the graveyard. And he said, the reason why, it's a lot of people die while the music is still in them, while the businesses that they should have started was still in them, while the books they would have written was still in them. And I'm telling you guys, don't die with the music still inside of you. Don't die with you just complaining and thinking all it is to life is that job. I'm telling you, it starts with a vision. The vision is the spark that starts the fire. Discipline is the hammer that shapes you. Every trial, every setback that you've gone through, every boss that has pissed you off, every no that you've had has been a blow that has formed you. Now you have something inside of you that only needs a vehicle to be able to bring it out. And I can tell you that vehicle, I know you want to travel around the world. I know you want to see the world, but you're held down by this job. I know you want more. You want to spend time with the people that you love. But I understand some of you been in diaspora, have not even gone back home to visit. I know some of you in this country, you're thinking maybe it's Trump and tariffs that is causing the problem. No, 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 no. You have your own economy. You don't have to worry about the politicians and what they do. And nothing will change until you change. I'm asking you today, let it be your day one. If you've been praying about it and you've been asking God, that's something. He's sending you an answer. He sends you an answer through men. So you've heard through men and women that have talked to you today. All you gotta do, I always say, step one. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with step one, little step. And that little step is just go out, click on any of these websites, and go see for yourself. I love the fact that she went even deeper and told you if your baby leaps, because I know when Elizabeth met Mary, the baby leaped. If it's for you, the baby will leap. There's something inside of you will leap. I love this. They ask you if you need more information, you want access to deeper information, you pay the 150. You are given a 30-day, a whole 30-day to evaluate this information. I've never seen a business like that, because most businesses, once you pay, if you don't like it, it's gone. Here, they give you 30 days to evaluate so that you can really make an accurate decision, not just emotional decision. Will allow you to come and see our community. We are the largest community right now on online. We have a presence. Our community is over 250,000 people. Will allow you access into that community. You'll be able to see social proof. I call it social proof. You see how many people are, lives are changing. I used to be in multi-level marketing, and I know so many other businesses I used to do was only 1% making the money. Here you'll be able to see for yourself why we are so excited to come here every morning just to present this. And I wish we had more time. We can go on and on. But with that being said, I would love you guys just to unmute yourselves and just tell our audience, what do we say to our audience at the end? First of all, I want to
Bye
thank you guys for
bye. See
showing
you
interest.
tomorrow, 10 a.m.
And be sure to be here back
Thank
with us
you.
tomorrow. We shall have another hot topic. And thank you guys for representing. Thank you for letting our audience know. And until tomorrow, we say what?
Bye
Bye.
bye.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye bye.